Hello everybody, welcome to the first question and the only question in exercise 2 of lesson 3. Let's get straight to it. And as usual, let's get our marker. Let's start doing some math. Number 1. Larry, a taxi driver, charges $1.50 per mile. Okay. Jerry, also a taxi driver, charges C equals 2 plus 50 cents times M, where C is the cost in dollars and M is the number of miles. Okay, so Larry just charges $1.50 per mile, whereas Jerry charges a whole equation for the total charge. Now, what we're supposed to find is how much more does a 10-mile ride cost with Larry than with Jerry? And right here, this is a typo. It's not supposed to be a G. Nothing's supposed to be there. Okay. Anyways, so we're trying to find which one is cheaper. How much more does a 10-mile ride cost with Larry than with Jerry? Excuse me, we're not actually finding the cheapest one, but rather we're trying to find the difference between a 10-mile ride with Larry and a 10-mile ride with Jerry. So first and foremost, let's start writing the equation for Larry, or actually the expression. So Larry charges $1.50 per mile, and let's just use M, which it says here, as miles. So 150 M. This is the Larry's expression. Now let's go to Jerry's expression. Jerry, it already says C equals $2 plus 0.550 M. This is Jerry's total amount, or Jerry's equation to find the total amount. Now, what we have to do, we have to plug in this 10 into M, because M is the number of miles, in Larry and in Jerry. So let's do that. And I need some more space, so I'm just going to delete all of this, but just remember this. And write it down also. Okay. Getting back. We have Larry is 0.50 times 10. As I said, we're substituting the M for the 10 because we're trying to find how much for each person for the 10 miles. So 150 times 10 is $15. So if you ride with Larry for 10 miles, you have to pay $15. You have to pay $15. Now, let's look at Jerry. Jerry equals $2 plus 0.50 M, as I said, that's the 10, equals this equals $5 plus 7. Or excuse me, not 7, but 2. Plus 2, because this equals 5, and then obviously we're adding the 2, so this equals 7. $7. So if you ride with Jerry, you would have to pay $7 for the 10 miles. And what they're asking is how much more? How much more? That's a very key phrase right there. How much more? That means we have to subtract Larry and Jerry's 10-mile amount of cost, and that is the answer. That is how much more. So let's delete this. Make sure you have written this down. So for Larry, as we said, it was $15. And for Jerry, it was $7. So if you minus 15 and 7, you get a total of $9. And $9 is the answer for our problem, because it asks how much more does a 10-mile ride cost with Larry than Jerry? And that is $9. Thank you for watching.